Do you know how long you'll be? I only asked so that I might adopt the most effective stance to recuperate my strength.
Kannst ruhig meditieren, Freund. Kannst ruhig meditieren. Wil je ook direct krediet over?
Well, have you found some place I might sate my scholarly curiosities? Oh, to think such a place existed. How very curious. Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able to find the rest of the way on my own. Come along.
Will nicht? Langsam laufen.
Come along.
Ach, er will vorlaufen.
Guide me outside, then. If you can deliver me from this pit, I ought to be able...
Best quality a soldier can have is loyalty.
Warum kommt er jetzt nicht mit? Du. Ah, kann das sein, dass es hier auch noch rausgeht? Ah, hier kommt er mit. Alles klar, habe ich verstanden jetzt. Na komm, weiter, Mann. Was will das Ding?
I wasn't...
This should be far enough. If you truly are arisen, then I swear to someday repay this debt I owe. Words may be wind, but there's naught else I can offer you at present. Pray visit me if you've the time or inclination. Mayhap the knowledge I've gained reading tomes of Eld could be of some use to you.
Ah, our errand is nearly done, and not a moment too soon.
We ought to make the delivery now, lest it should end up lost or misplaced. Right you are.
Dann gehen wir zu Brand.
Not to look forward to, but a long day of work.
I think I'm not the only one in the whole rest.
Well met, sir. You'll never reach our destination if you continue in that direction, Master. But I suppose I can guide us there later.
The Arisen decides
Klar,
our
ich muss
path.
hier hin.
We have but to follow.
As a reward for your Majesty's efforts, you have been invited to attend the coronation. 'Twould seem congratulations are in order. You will, of course, require raiment befitting of the occasion. I would ask that your Majesty return once you've procured such attire.
Das sind die Kleinen, die ich schon habe. Könnte ich vielleicht den Helm aufsetzen.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true Arisen. It seems Magistrate Wardor has been safely delivered from his cell. The man's dedication to justice shall doubtless be a great boon to our cause. Mayhap 'twould be prudent to visit the man on occasion and avail yourself of his vast stores of wisdom. Now, would you be so kind as to return the key I lent you?
Natürlich.
I thank you. Pray, take this. Consider it remuneration for your Majesty's efforts.
Outstanding. We have done what we set out to do, and that is well enough.
Our efforts have been rewarded. Shall we seek out the young man from the other day? Then follow me. I'll lead the way.
A guide is most...
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim. Aught shall change once we have attended the coronation. If your Majesty has any unfinished business to attend to, 'tis best you do so before we depart. Very well. Is there aught else you would speak of, your Majesty? Do not forget that we work to serve the citizenry.
Over here, if you please.
Die Gärchenwagen. Gehen wir jetzt einmal ganz kurz zum... Ja, ist okay, das ist mir gut.
We have arrived.
Okay, das kann ich auch mal machen.
Hoi, friend! Have any time for me today? I dare say we're overdue another talk. There's something I've come to understand during my stolen hours exploring these streets, and I wanted to share it with you. Every last resident in this city is wholeheartedly devoted to living out their lives. It seems a simple observation, I know, but to me, 'twas a revelation, for it made me painfully aware of my own position. Can this existence of mine even be called living when I am so doted upon by my mother? I want to live a life I can proudly call my own, and to achieve it with all that my heart desires. I tire of enduring my mother's coddling, and of having to mind every twitch in her face in order to appease her. Looking at this box, it fills me with courage. 'Tis proof that I am not my mother's servant to be wheeled about as she pleases. 'Tis something I obtained of my own will, though it came to me through you, of course. Pray, take this with my thanks. 'Tis quite a rarity, as I hear it. Now, I'd best be off. I may not be able to wander the city again for some time. There's aught I would do. Thus, I cannot say when next we'll see each other. Though, I feel sure we shall in time. Perhaps sooner than we might think. Till then, take care, friend.
That was quite a gift. I hope that procuring it was not a burden upon the lad.
So. Ich bin zu schwer.
Right you are.
I've all manner of arms for sale.
Ist noch
Come,
nicht da.
have yourself a look. Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
Gehen wir kurz zurück zu den Typen. So, was hat der geworfen?
Could you come over here?
Mache ich das mit dem Fest, mit dem Dings eben? Was weg? Alles nur abends da, ne? Dann machen wir die Küche. Zwei. Da ist er.
There is much we ought to tend to. If we ought shall change, if your majesty has any unfinished business, very well. The coronation is to take place on the morrow.
Ich bin gespannt, was passiert jetzt.
Master, pray leave this place. My body, it refuses to obey me. There is a voice within my mind. It commands me, sways my very will.
Sways your will? Could it be that the gods sway? We must quit this place, your majesty. I fear our plans may fall to naught. Let us return to the tavern.
Okay, mein Vasalle konnte nicht rein. Miese Sache.
We've been had.
Scheinbar.
The false sovereign commanded the pawns at the coronation, proving his own power has arisen. According to Regent King Sven, the pretender was wearing some sort of lavish necklace at the time. I imagine this artifact is the Godsway mentioned in that letter.
Und das ist das wahrscheinlich, womit der Vasallen befehligen kann, Und die Leute denken, dass er da halt dieser Auserwählte ist.
Perchance 'tis a tool that grants power akin to that of the true arisen.
Ja, das
Would do much to explain the
denken, dass
events
er ein
that we
Erweckler
have
ist.
beheld afore now. Alas, unless we find some way to unmake this Godsway's power, proving your Majesty's legitimacy shall be difficult indeed. Pray, allow me time to search for a way forward. I shall inform your Majesty when I have prepared a plan of action.
Never could I have imagined such an outcome. What manner of artifact is this Godsway? I suppose 'tis pointless to ponder. Let us await the results of Captain Brad's investigation.
Indeed, you are correct.
Erstmal wieder gucken, ob jetzt die eine Waffe da ist. Ich will ja immer noch diese eine Waffe haben.
Must we run everywhere? You are an impatient one, Arisen.
Let us endeavor to keep up, though we are less fleet of foot.
The Goblin's lair lies somewhere along the western... I hope you can reclaim aught from the fiends. 'Twould bring me peace of mind.
Gibt es doch nicht. Leider.
Mind to know someone taught them a lesson at least.
Kann ich den irgendwie nehmen oder was? Ah, okay, cool. Die muss man also am besten einsammeln. Hat nicht irgendwer von den Vasallen auch noch mal sowas eingesammelt? Hier ist Zerkayn. Kurz speichern.
I'm not sure what's best.
Und weitermachen.
Gather round, gather round. Treat your ears to a tale by a
Muss ja plötzlich ein Stück.
There is much we ought to tend to, if we are to strengthen your Majesty's claim as a true arisen. Regarding the matter of the Godsway, I fear there is naught to be done, save for your Majesty to venture to Batal, where you might uncover the false sovereign's secrets directly. The sigil upon that letter from some days past bore the crest of the Batali Palace. Surely this ought to be found therein. Yet official dealings twixt Batal and Vermund are suspended. Passing through their fortress will prove a difficult task. With such hindrances in mind, I thought to prepare this. Pray, few may pass through Batal's fortress, save Beastren merchants. With some coin, I was able to convince one such merchant to grant us that entry permit. It ought guaranteed passage through the border checkpoint. But alas, 'tis intended for a beastren. You shall have to act the part. But as to how that should be done, I'm shamed to say I do not know. 'Twill depend upon...
Was ist gerade passiert?
To each their own, as they say.
Na, fatal. Oh, hier noch die anderen Quests machen, ne?
Welcome.
Warte, bis der Tag ist. Dann gehe ich mal kurz wieder zum Händler. Und sonst muss ich erstmal die anderen Quests machen. Ich glaube, wenn ich hier eine bestimmte Anzahl an Quests gemacht habe, in diesem Bereich, kriege ich die Waffe hier.
I've all manner of arms for sale. Come, have yourself a look.
Ja, die hat immer noch nicht. Verstehe ich nicht.
Many thanks. I appreciate the business.
As a matter of fact,
You the Arisen? I've been looking for you. Sven wants to meet with you. Says he'll be waiting in his quarters.
Vielleicht muss ich das ja auch erstmal hinkriegen. Die Quest halt. Dann ist das Bildhaus dabei. Geschichte eines Bettlers auch nicht dabei. Ich habe hier alle Quests. Ich habe alle Hauptquests in dieser Stadt gemacht. Variation von Dingens ist jetzt die nächste Hauptquest in der nächsten Gebiet.